What's up, champs? Being really good at one role might be enough, but it's not fixed for everyone. If you've got a solid group you always play with, you can stick on one role and rock it. But if you're going solo, you gotta be ready to switch things up. Being flexible and knowing how to use different roles can seriously boost your chances of winning, especially when you're teamed up with strangers. So in today's video, we're gonna hook you up with some heroes that are super easy to master no matter what kind of player you are. Ready to level up your game? Let's do this. My name is Brian, and this is Sugatik Gaming. Just like most of the players, I have also encountered this one role specialty. Back then, when I was beginner, my only interest was always towards the marksman heroes. But then again, since I am a solo player most of the time, I find it very difficult to adjust with strangers in lining up our team's hero composition. Since marksman heroes are the only thing I know and comfortable with, locking up a marksman hero for me is essential even if some of my teammates are already using a marksman hero. Then I realized that in order for me to excel in the game and lessen the toxicity, I need to adjust sometimes. So I practice with some other heroes in different roles. At first, I practice who I see is very effective in the game without knowing their difficulty to use. So I struggled. But don't you worry, we figured it out and we'll give you the easiest heroes for you to use in different roles. And without further ado, let's start. First on our list for the marksman is Layla. Layla is a very straightforward damage dealer in the game. No difficult mechanics and even playstyle. You can use all of her advantages, especially her very long-range attacks. Her passive skill lets you deal more damage to the enemies when you are far from them. The farther you can hit the enemies, the more damage you can deal. Aside from that, you can also maximize the use of her first active skill that allows you to gain extra range for 3 seconds. You can also use the second active skill with this gain range. And lastly, her ultimate skill, the Destruction Rush, allows you to blast metallic energy in a specified direction in a very long range. Basically, you just have to get Layla geared as much as damage items as you can, and boom, easy damage dealer. Next on our list for the assassin role is Karina. She is known to be a great assassin, and you might have encountered a situation where you fear for your safety when you don't see her on the map as your opponent. But why do we fear Karina? Well, she's like the carry of the assassin role. She can burst down even the toughest enemies in the game. Her passive skill is the best ability she has and the main reason for why she is dominant in the game. Her third consecutive attack will allow her to deal massive true damage to the enemies. And that's not it. What makes Karina an easy hero to master is that she has this ability that can block all of the basic attacks of the enemies for 3.5 seconds. So basically, you just have to be aggressive, especially on the enemies with low mobilities and of course, low durability. Next on our list for the fighter is Balmond. We recently created a video that features Balmond as an easy hero to use when you want to rank up. And it's definitely true. Balmond is overpowered in the game that also comes up with simple utilization. Just be aggressive as early as possible and it will lead to snowballing the enemies. What makes him special is that you can use him either as a core or in the XP lane. And guess what? He excels in both roles. With simple mechanics, you can just play him 2 or 3 games and you will get the right gameplay for him. Next on our list is Yodora for the mage. She's a burst type mage, which means she can inflict a ton of magic damage in a short period of time. When she unleashes all her skills on you, you get ready to be shocked. She's great at clearing out creeps and taking down enemies fast. The only downside, she does not have the mobility you need. But don't worry, that's where the flicker spell comes in handy. If you're lacking a portable hero in mage class, you should try Yodora. Next on our list is Hyos for the tank. Hyos is a very good tank in the game with less mechanics. He can be your go-to hero in the tank role. What makes him special is that even though he is so tough, he can deal damage too. He has the second active skill that can damage nearby enemies around him continuously. Aside from that, he is also a great help in team fights. Not just in tanking but in chasing and setting up the enemies with the use of his ultimate skill that makes him and his teammates run much faster. He is the real deal. Last on our list is Angela for the support. I know many of you already know what Angela can bring to the table. You would definitely love to have Angela as your teammate whenever you use heroes that are very aggressive like Roger, Aldous, and even Lemon. The best part about Angela lies in her ultimate skill. You can simply go to any teammates on the map and attach yourself with that hero. The hero you choose will benefit from this skill. gaining massive shield bonus, and have an assistant in killing the enemies using your first and second active skill. And for every first skill you use, the hero you attach yourself to will be healed. So partner up and tell your teammate to dive into the enemies without worrying so much. Overall, these heroes will be a huge help if you add them up in your hero pool. It is important to have a variety of choices in hero selection so you can adjust well in the game. But make sure to master these heroes in practice and understand them before going to rank mode. And that's it. I hope you learned a thing or two in this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. This has been Brian, and see you again on the next one.